Dear Jewel, I left you with a few things to always hold on to. Loyalty, elusiveness, and brute force. If you remember these lessons, you will survive. If anyone can, it's you. Love you always, Dad.
Xbox One S, starting at $299.
The San Diego Comic-Con was awash with superhero TV and film reveals, so let's wade through the tides like Aquaman and go over the biggest DC and Warner Brothers news from the show. Warner Brothers kicked things off with the first trailer for Wonder Woman. The trailer highlights the relationship between Gal Gadot's Diana Prince and Chris Pine's Steve Trevor, after the latter washes up on the shores of Themyscira. From what we've seen, it seems the film will be set sometime around 1916 during the height of World War I. Directed by Patty Jenkins, who also directed 2008's critically acclaimed Monster, starring Charlize Theron, Wonder Woman will release June 21st next year. DC's answer to the Avengers, the Justice League, got its first trailer and it is a doozy. Confirming earlier reports that the film would be much lighter in tone than Batman vs Superman, the trailer sees Bruce Wayne recruiting the warriors he needs to battle an enemy he believes is coming. There's a better look at Jason Momoa's Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, Ray Fisher's Cyborg, and Ezra Miller's wisecracking Flash. The latter has probably the best moment of the trailer, when in order to test his reflexes, Bruce Wayne hurls a batarang at the speedster. Justice League will hit theaters on November 17th, 2017. In a little under 2 weeks, we'll finally get to see Suicide Squad when it releases on August 5, but in the meantime, Warner Brothers and DC released a final trailer for the upcoming supervillain movie. The trailer showcases the team's dynamic, opening with Will Smith's Deadshot reminding them that they're the patsies, they're the bad guys. We then see snippets of the main members including Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, Captain Boomerang, Katana, and El Diablo. Suicide Squad follows a gang of supervillains who are coerced into taking dangerous missions in exchange for reduced sentences. The film has been reported to potentially take in $140 million in the US for its opening, which would make it the biggest opening for Will Smith after 2007's I Am Legend. Rounding out the superhero reveals this year, Warner Brothers has dropped a trailer for the Lego Batman movie. Reprising his role as the Dark Knight from 2014's The Lego Movie, Will Arnett heads up the cast alongside Michael Cera as the Boy Wonder Robin and Zach Galifianakis as the Joker. The film retains the humor and visual style of the Lego Movie and will follow Batman as he attempts to thwart the Joker's hostile takeover of Gotham City, while coming to terms with the idea that he may have to drop the whole lone vigilante thing. The Lego Batman movie is directed by Chris McKay of Robot Chicken fame and will release sometime in 2017. Moving away from superheroes, Warner Brothers has revealed the first trailer for the new King Kong film, Kong: Skull Island. Starring Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston, the film is described as a thrilling and original new adventure that reveals the untold story of how Kong became king. It also apparently features the biggest Kong ever seen, with the monstrous ape set to measure in at a staggering 100 feet. Kong: Skull Island will form part of an ongoing shared monster movie universe with 2014's Godzilla and the upcoming Godzilla 2 and Godzilla vs. Kong. You'll be able to see the spectacle for yourself when Kong comes to theaters on March 10 next year. Guy Ritchie of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels fame is bringing his signature style to the legend of King Arthur. The film, starring Sons of Anarchy's Charlie Hunnam as the titular character, will retell the classic Excalibur myth, tracing Arthur's journey from the streets to the throne. The trailer shows a film that combines Ritchie's down-to-earth underdog heroes with the grand, sweeping medieval worlds and battles of modern fantasy films. King Arthur: Legend of the Sword will be released on March 24th, 2017. Finally, Warner Brothers have released another look at the Harry Potter spin-off, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The film sees Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander, travelling from England to New York with a case full of magical beasts. Unfortunately, they somehow get loose, and it's up to the Hogwarts expellee to recapture them as his mistake threatens to ignite already building tensions between magical and non-magical people. Scripted by original writer J.K. Rowling, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is set for release on November 18 this year. Be sure to check out all of our stories from Comic-Con on site for a look at the new characters announced for Injustice 2, more in-depth character breakdowns for Suicide Squad, and a look at the new line of DC collectibles. And for everything dark, broody, and probably starring the Joker, keep your eyes on GameSpot.